This is 7 National News, and in our top story, UAE Vice President and Prime Minister His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, has issued Law No. 2 of 2014 for protecting the rights of people with disabilities in the Emirate of Dubai. The law comes to support Federal Law No. 29 of 2006 concerning the rights of people with special needs and reaffirms the attention given by Dubai to this important category in the community and its leading role in the process of building and development. The new law also devotes cooperation among all concerned authorities in Dubai to provide healthcare services, therapeutic services, habilitation and rehabilitation for people with disabilities, in addition to providing educational opportunities that are equal to those provided to their peers at all stages. The law further stipulates providing public services to people with special needs, including the use of roads, public transport, police and judicial services to ensure the integration with the other categories of the community. Additionally, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, inaugurated the new premises of the Emirates College for Financial Sciences, previously known as the Emirates Institute for Banking and Financial Studies in Dubai International Academic City. Sheikh Mohammed unveiled a plaque commemorating the opening of the new college in the presence of the Dubai Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and Dubai Deputy Ruler, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The college consists of modern classrooms, laboratories, a theatre and other facilities, with a construction cost of about 150 million dirhams, with an area of land estimated at 37,000 square metres. The college specialises in training and rehabilitating national human resources and developing their abilities through specialised programmes and courses accredited by the Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. His Highness honoured the first generation of heads of boards of directors of the college, in addition to honouring the former Directors General of the Institute and national CEOs of the state banks. Additionally, Sheikh Mohammed launched the new identity of the Institute to become the Emirates College for Financial Sciences. He further urged concerned authorities to increase the proportion of Emiratization in the banks and to create appropriate and motivating opportunities for UAE nationals to enroll in programs at the college. His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, UAE Supreme Council member and ruler of Sharjah, has approved the general budget of the government of Sharjah, which translates his strategic vision for the emirate in various economic, social and infrastructure development fields. According to an official statement released by the Sharjah Media Centre, the general budget sees an increase in terms of expenditure by nearly 7%, amounting to 15.4 billion dirhams, compared to 14.5 billion dirhams in 2013. The increase was particularly in wages and salaries, which have gone up by 16% compared to 2013. Operating expenses have also risen by 9% compared to last year. With regards to the sectorial distribution of the general budget, 47% has been allocated to the economic sector. The social development and infrastructure sectors have been allocated about 11% and 26% respectively. As for the government services sector, nearly 16% has been allocated. Meanwhile, total government revenue has jumped by 8% compared to 2013. Dubai Customs has intercepted and arrested a South American passenger who tried to smuggle 3.4 kilograms of cocaine at the Terminal 3 of the Dubai International Airport. According to local reports, Ali Al-Mugawi, Director of Airport Operations Department at Dubai Customs, stated that customs inspectors had intercepted a bid to smuggle 3.4 kilograms of cocaine, worth about 5 million dirhams, that was hidden in the clothes of the passenger. An officer noticed the passenger was trying to mingle with other passengers and take advantage of the queue at the checkpoint and go unnoticed. Employing the Al-Kashif vehicle, which is used by Dubai Customs to examine suspicious materials found in the passenger's baggage, as well as any medications in their possession, the drugs were detected. The passenger has been handed over to the General Department of Anti-Narcotics and Dubai Police for further action, along with the seizure report and seized narcotics. The Abu Dhabi Educational Council, ADEC, has announced that it will publish inspection reports on private schools twice a year, instead of every 2 years or after the end of each inspection cycle. The move is in line with ADEC's private school sector's mission to increase transparency and keep parents continuously updated and well informed about their children's schools. Earlier this month, ADEC published inspection results for 19 private schools that have been inspected during the first trimester of the academic school year 2013-14. According to the recently published results, 2 schools were placed in Band A, the high-performing category, and another 3 were Band B, satisfactory category, and the remaining 14 schools are in Band C, in need of significant improvement. The grade for 6 of the 19 schools has improved between the second and third cycle of inspections, whereas 11 of the schools have maintained the same grade. Since ADEC published the first private school inspection results in July 2013, schools have improved, as shown in the recently published end-of-cycle report. In other news, Sharjah Museums Department has announced a unique and unprecedented collaboration between the Sharjah Museum of Islamic Civilization and the Vatican Ethnological Museum, resulting in an exhibition on the material culture and arts of Muslim cultures from around the world this March. Running from the 19th of March until June and titled So That You Might Know Each Other, the World of Islam from North Africa to China and Beyond. The exhibition will feature artifacts sourced from the extensive collections of the Vatican Ethnological Museum in Vatican City. It will present 70 first-time exhibits, including costumes, textiles, jewelry, riding equipment, weapons, musical instruments and items of daily life and cultural practice, obtained from countries ranging from Africa to the Near and Middle East and across Asia to China. Beyond the immediate exhibition project, the collaboration is intended and celebrated as a marker of intercultural and interfaith commitment, respect and dialogue. A bilingual catalogue, co-produced by the Vatican Ethnological Museum and the Sharjah Museum of Islamic Civilization, will be available for the exhibition. According to organisers, the exhibition is aimed at celebrating Muslims' diverse heritage across cultures.
It is a very important opportunity for all of us to learn more about each other and to be fascinated by the ways of life that still exist in many parts of the world. And we hope that a lot of dialogue will ensue as a result of this exhibition and bring people closer together, because we are all of one humanity. I think the public can look forward to intriguing objects, to stories that are unexpected and engaging, and hopefully invite the audience to actually go and learn more about many aspects that are represented, and most importantly, of course, also about the people that are represented in this exhibition.
On day 2 of CABSAT, the latest technology, solutions, products and services continue to draw the attention of the region's broadcast industry players. Under the theme Transforming Broadcast in the Always Connected Digital World, CABSAT aims to welcome 13,000 visitors in its biggest outing to date. As the demand continues for increased content and digitization, Thomson Broadcast is among the companies showcasing its leading-edge solution. In addition to the introduction of hybrid stations that use alternative power sources including wind and solar, this year the company is highlighting its high-power Futura TV transmitter series for drastic energy savings and long-term reliability. Its Elite 100 green power range will be presented and its outstanding benefits demonstrated, as well as the S7 HP medium and long-wave radio transmission solution.
On the product itself, we want to reduce the consumption of electricity used by the equipment, because we have a transmitter. Transmitter is, today using a lot of electricity. So we are improving the efficiency, what we call, of the transmitters to reduce the consumption of electricity. So this is the first thing. We have a new product coming out, which is already deployed in different countries, and we have a request, a quote today in Abu Dhabi to deploy those transmitters here in the region. In the consumption only, you can have a 20% to 25% saving in energy if you migrate to the new generation of transmitters, which are on top of that, digital. So you can 25% is significant in terms of saving.
Longwave from China is introducing its HD wireless camera transmitter and Pluto IVP, or Intelligent Video Platform. The Pluto IVP offers networks maximum flexibility, performance and interoperability while delivering the best return on investment, according to company representatives. Meanwhile, Caton Technology Corporation is present at CABSAT for the first time to offer their live webcasting solution, which the company says is already gaining popularity in China, Korea, Taiwan and Europe. They say this allows broadcast to multi-platforms and is popular for event webcasting, distance education, video conferencing as well as transmission for reporter station.
The equipment is smart, it's easy to use, easy to move. Why I said it's big? Because it's very popular and useful. For example, in company meeting, in wedding, living, or in IPTV, or for example, someone want to push the video to internet and want everyone to see his living. For example, just like the wedding and the distant education, and for the reporter station, in everywhere, in everything, in every event, we can use this solution, and can use the product, the device come from Katon.
And finally, looking to other news, the power of media to move people into action is once again highlighted at the 7th Dubai Lynx International Festival of Creativity. On the sidelines of the event, organisers of the 7-day brief, a film competition powered by YouTube, announced the winner. At a dedicated press briefing, the top 3 winning entries of this year's 7-day brief had been announced. Mohammed Jabri was honoured for winning the top spot with his entry I Envy You. The 7-day brief engaged talents across the region to submit a 30 to 60-second film commercial in English or Arabic and upload them on YouTube for public viewing. This year's brief from the UNHCR is to raise awareness for the organisation and encourage those living in the GCC and MENA to make a monthly donation of $100 to help Syrian refugee families. In second place was Ever After by Shri, while Nava Pradkar's Skip Now took third place. Jury President Bechara Muazzanar complimented the simplicity of I Envy You and called it well crafted, with a moving power that leaves the audience feeling and thinking. Jabri, a Syrian national, is a client servicing professional in Saudi Arabia. He says he opted to create an ad that delivered the message while preserving the dignity of the refugees.
For the fact that I didn't use any picture in the ad, it was intended and it was planned from the beginning that being a Syrian, I don't want to use any picture of my Syrian people. If I want anyone to donate, as a human, you should only know that he's hungry to donate for him. I don't have to show you his face that he's hungry to make you move and act accordingly.
The head of marketing for Google in MENA, Tariq Abdullah, says Google and YouTube believe in uniting people through videos, with 310 million views a day in the region. The UNHCR's regional representative to the GCC countries, Imran Reza, said the Syrian crisis is the fastest growing crisis, and engaging the young creative talent available in the region is critical to helping those who are suffering.
Unfortunately, time and time again, when you have refugee situations, when you have conflict continuing, when you don't have solutions coming, these things drag, they go on. Now, I mean, in a few days, we're reaching 3 years on the Syria crisis. There are other crises that have gone on for decades. We obviously hope that things get resolved soon, but they take time. And in this time, there's compassion fatigue. People forget about it. People want to look the other way. And what happens with something like this is it brings a new audience. It brings it to a new generation in a different way. And certainly with the power of YouTube, Google, these various collective enterprises that are involved in this sort of thing, it opens up a completely new sort of arena, I think, for all of us.